Welcome to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Lincoln Financial Field, and it is indeed home to the 2018 Super Bowl champion Eagles. The lake also is home to the Temple Owls. Today, two teams get set to square off in an intra-conference battle in the AAC. As we'll see a team fresh and ready to go off a bye week, the Tulsa Golden Hurricane. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Temple Owls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing about to kick it off and get this game underway. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Tulsa's offense takes the field. And this guy is a big-time star. Just an electricity follows him onto the field.
He's a workhorse too, Reese. This is a definition of a bell cow running back. He can carry the load for his offense and put his football team on his back.
Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Williams will pass. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Pressure coming. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
When you talk about outstanding pass rushers, you're always talking about dynamic guys, and he's been that each and every week for this defense. Speed, he's got power. You just simply can't block him, and that last play is his 10th sack of the season.
Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. The Owls offense will go to work for the first time today. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
The Owls will hustle to the line. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Setting up the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. Temple lining up to punt it away. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. They'll run the option. Now the toss. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Dumps it to the back. Puts it right on him. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
On the option. He'll pitch it.
Listen, you've got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Discards him with the stiff arm. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. Tulsa will come to the line on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Heftiness coming out on the goal line. Quarterback on the keeper. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. And now after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on 3rd and goal. Coming after it. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Great timing by the defense there. Obviously, the offense has the ball in the red zone, and you're trying to create a negative play to back them up. They do that with the sack, and if they're now going to try a field goal, it's going to be a little more work for the kicker.
Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Florida is currently trailing in this one, but I'm old enough to remember the comeback Danny Werfel led in 1995 to beat Tennessee. So don't rule anything out here today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Kentucky. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Temple takes over and the offense will return to the field. The run to the left. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Temple lines up quickly. Right back to the well. Still running at the 40. And he's brought down after a nice gain. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down.
First down, Temple.
From the gun, the give, looking for room. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. To the air, it's Simon. He's going to throw deep right side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, picked off. Got room on the return. He's at the 30. The 10. Into the end zone unimpeded, except for that piece of laundry on the field. This might be coming back. Wow, you just don't see that a lot. Pass interference negating a pick 6. What a costly penalty. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got it behind the line. It's Adams. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. That was a really nice catch and an even better run after the grab.
Yeah, and get that ball to your playmaker. What's good about having him in the slot is he can go either direction. You can get him matched up on somebody that's not as fast, and you watch, he can run away from those linebackers or safeties.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Stewart. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. And the Owls are marching down the field.
First and goal, Temple.
He'll just keep slinging it. He caught it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Got it. And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short. Well, so much for the idea of tying the game with a short field goal attempt. It's 4th down, and they'll go. And he will score. Who gives a hoot? The Owls
this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. So that drive covered 40 yards, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge.
Tulsa, 3.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Yeah, and how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
So they'll try to make up some of that ground on 2nd down from the 16. Running back searching for a hole. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. A 3rd and long coming up here. Williams looking for a man. Firing to the right, complete. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. Tulsa wasting no time.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here comes the option. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. They'll run play action. Catch in the middle, it's Ballard. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Here's the handoff. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27. Guys, it's Temple with the lead here at the end of the quarter. And after that 1st quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd. He's looking to throw. Getting some heat. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Good right down the boulevard.
That makes the score. Temple, 7. Tulsa, 6.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. Got the quick pass. Oh, how did you make that move? He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down.
1st down, Temple.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. And the pressure was in his grill in an eyelash.
Linebackers are so fast nowadays, so multiple. They can do so many different things. Not only do they play the run, but if I need you to go get a sack, I can just send you. Send one of those fast linebackers that can rush the quarterback.
That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on first down. Pre-snap motion quarterback trying to get a read. Turns it on at midfield. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. And now on second down for this offense. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
And everybody knows when you're running that play action, that fake has to be great. Everybody has to bite it for it really to work. Defense didn't bite it, didn't bite the bait, went after the quarterback, got him on the ground.
This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Had to get rid of it quickly. The little soft flip pass falls incomplete. And they're going to send the field goal unit out there to try to knock one in from the next time zone. What an absolute howitzer he unleashed off his foot. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Mississippi State delivered the knockout blow early in this one, en route to the type of win that can turn some heads there in the SEC. Trust me when I say the party is on in Stark Vegas. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But, boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Caught in the backfield, it's Benjamin. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Quarterback empties his backfield. On second down, looking again to throw. Using the quick game. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And there were some collisions in there. The D finally stopped him short of the marker. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch called for and made. Temple takes over and the offense will return to the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
3rd down coming up.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. A little screen to the running back. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. And they're running the field goal unit out there, and the only chance this one has is if they give it overnight delivery. As to be expected, nowhere close to being good from that distance. After the miss, the lead is still 4.
Well, he missed that kick. I don't know how many people in the stadium are surprised by that. Not a lot of coaches opting to kick field goals of 70+.
The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board.
Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. He'll pull it on the read. Quick step and go. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll run the option. He just has a nose for those little crevices to be able to find space, and he picks up the 1st down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. They want to run this quarterback. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back into 16.
I love the effort by the defense. The last play, gain of no yards. This play, they get a sack. They're playing excellent defense right now up against their own goal.
Third and goal coming up here. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Man, it looked bad for a little bit, but how about the defense coming through back-to-back sacks? Now it's 4th and goal. Decision time for the offense, but the defense made it really, really difficult getting those negative plays in back-to-back situations.
And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. Right down the boulevard. It's good.
That makes the score Temple 10, Tulsa 9.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Temple lines up quickly. Back to throw, it's Simon. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
Well, when you're running the curl route against zone coverage as a QB, you know you've got to get the receiver the ball quickly. This quarterback has a cannon for an arm. He showed you on that last throw, and the offense picks up the 1st down.
After the misfire, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. They're going to throw it again. Fires to the middle. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover.
Well, the defense comes away with the pick there with their nickel personnel. And I think moving forward, if you're on offense, when you see that personnel on the field, you want to run the ball against it because you got smaller guys out there. Or if you're going to throw, think about quick screens outside when you have tight ends flexed on the perimeter, bigger bodies blocking smaller guys.
We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It's a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game.
And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
And the punt team gets down there and touches it dead. That's where they'll put it in play. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll start this drive with a pass. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Dropping back, it's Simon. It's caught. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. He wants to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Clark.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on first down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
Grabbed over the middle, it's Adams. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Trying to find his man on first down. He's got his man. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with 2nd and short. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Got his man downfield. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Comes out throwing on first down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it and still on his feet. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a terrific scene there today in Philly. And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between 3rd down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at the Lincoln Financial Field.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Pulls it in. It's Jones. Makes the grab, and he's dragged down. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. For this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing, that get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He'll bring it back. It's Presley. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. He'll come out throwing on first down. Quickly complete. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. 2nd down coming up. Now on the option. Knocked down at the 47. It's a 5-yard gain and enough to move the chains. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. He'll keep it himself. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. To the ground with the back. Strong, firm tackle. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. On the ground, going for the first down with the give to the tight end. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. Tulsa seems to have the whole playbook working. Takes the handoff. It's Jackson. They get him stopped at the 26, but boy, that was an attitude run. A pickup of 6. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They try to pop a run on the draw. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards. Stopped at the 23. Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this 3rd and short. He'll do it himself. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. Tulsa now has it in the red zone. They'll run it. It's Watkins. Brought down at the 7 after picking up 3. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Quarterback on the keeper. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane! And that one will give them the lead.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Here comes the 2-point try. Williams will pass. Pocket starts to collapse. Looking, trying to escape, cannot. The sack thwarts the 2-point try.
Tulsa, 15. Temple, 10.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Get it out on the screen. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Grab behind the line. It's Jones. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. On target. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Temple lining up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. The back goes in motion. The give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He'll pull it on the read. Thrust that arm out. Plows through the defense. And he's wrestled to the ground. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the option, it's Williams. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. The option look. Inside the 30. He's loose. And he put his foot in the ground and turned it upfield and turned it into a big play. Great decision to keep it.
Football is very easy when the offensive line does their job like that. I mean, look at those holes. Back able to make a cut. First down.
Tulsa will come to the line on 1st and goal. They move the tight end all over. He'll keep it himself. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. It's still 3rd and goal. Williams looking for a man. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tulsa.
The great thing about spreading a defense out, I can see where the blitz is coming from. I can see where they're weak. I can see my matchups. Nice job by the offense, spreading them out, taking advantage of their matchup, and getting in for the score.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Michigan came through with a lunch pail, hard hat performance, and the end result is an eye-opening road victory. And it's not so much that they won, it's more how they won. And the fact this wasn't ever really in question. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings, and the other heads home licking its wounds.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. It's caught downfield. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting that direction.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. That's the end of the period, and Tulsa has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They'll run it with Wilson. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. Temple lines up quickly. Bully ball on 3rd and short. Gets away from one, finds some space. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield. It's Jones. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Let's see what they do on 2nd.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rounding to the football?
Fires left. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. They're a perfect 2 for 2 on 3rd down on this drive. They need 8 to move the chains again. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back.
And even though they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play his A-plus level of football. We saw a nice completion on that last third down. Let's see.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Well, the problem with the play-action game is that it forces the QB to hold on to the ball just a little bit longer to allow some of these plays to develop. And, of course, that gives this defense longer to get after him.
Big loss on the last play threatens to knock this drive off course. It's 2nd and 16. Looking to pass. It's Simon. Quickly out to the tight end. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Now he's going to send this one deep to the right. And he's got it inside the 15-yard line. And that big gainer on the last one has him ready to go from inside the 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Clark. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. Gets it inside the 10, picks up a yard. They'll mark it at the 9. If they can get it into the end zone here, they can really turn up the heat in this one. 3rd and goal. Got it in the middle, it's right. And he'll be brought down. So at this point, I expected them to go for it here. Instead, here comes the field goal unit. And this will be a short one from about 21 yards out. It's good. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. He'll ride his man on the option. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Offense in a split backfield. It'll be a draw. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Grab near the sticks. It's Benjamin. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. Leaves it with the back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. They'll run it from the gun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Floating away. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. they're going to keep this drive going, they'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. To the air, it's Simon. They're trying to get to him. And that pass intercepted. Taking it the other way. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
They want to see if they can score the deuce. He'll set up to throw. This will be picked off. Maybe just the turning point they needed. The 50. He's at the 40. The 20. He's at the 10. He took that baby all the way to the house. A pick 2, as it were.
Great job on special teams. Getting penetration, getting the block. You've got the convoy. It's a scoop score, 2 points the other way.
They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. They'll throw it on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Simon. He finds his man. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Temple lines up quickly. To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. They get him on the ground, but it's a 1st down. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10.
Yeah, and this offense, listen, we're in warp speed, right? We got to score a bunch of points here. We're down, we're trailing. We got to go fast, but we also got to get 1st down. And that's a nice job sneaking in the run, getting the 1st down, and now we crank the tempo back down.
Give to the running back. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. From the gun, wants to pass. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
And this has been the story of the night. The offensive line getting beat up, and this is why this team is losing. You got to protect your quarterback. This defense has had a field day with their 5th sack of the game.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Bringing it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. Now they'll run the draw. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Goes to the option. Quick toss. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that 1st down. Buying some time as he moves left. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
This was one of the keys to the game. Could this quarterback, could he extend plays and then make throws in scramble situations? That time, the defense was able to get to him and bring him down for a huge loss.
This kicker's leg is getting a workout. He's already made 3 field goals, and here he comes again. He'll have to generate power and some accuracy. A 50-yarder from the left hash. And that is no good. After the missed field goal, this lead still sitting at 13. Temple takes over and the offense will return to the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Working the middle. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. Temple lines up quickly.
Hey, nice job by the offense there, attacking the middle of the field. Excellent route, finding the soft spot in the defense. Nice job by the quarterback putting it right on his guy.
Got it in the middle, it's Smith. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up the first down. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Trying a shot toward the end zone. And it's his 4th interception of the night.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football. Getting the big turnover. You got the lead. Now just go out there, be smart on offense, and run that clock.
We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. They'll run it to keep the clock moving.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Might as well stick with him. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Trying to escape and get it himself. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The quarterback takes a knee. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder. And I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Rhein Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.